Hello and welcome again to another story time with Sue. I don't know about you, but a lot of time that I've been out in the car recently or walking around, I notice there seem to be a lot of diggers around. They seem to be fixing the road or maybe a footpath or maybe even building a cycleway or perhaps even around a house. So it reminded me of a story, The Little Yellow Digger. If you have a look at the book, you'll see that the book does not look very new. That's because this book has been in our family for more than 20 years, and so it's been well read. So let's see what this little yellow digger was up to. The Little Yellow Digger by Betty and Alan Gilderdale. In the next door garden, they were digging out a drain when the weather turned quite nasty and it poured and poured with rain. The garden got so muddy that the little digger stuck. Oh dear, stuck in the mud. So they sent another digger, and it really was bad luck that it slid upon the mud in the wind and the rain and fell upon its side in that half-dug drain. It is on its side. So what did they do? So they got a bigger digger. But the bigger digger stuck. Then a bigger digger was brought up on a truck. It was huge and it was heavy, and you guessed it, it got stuck. There it is, stuck. You see all the men around it looking at it all stuck in the mud. Now, in the next door garden, slowly sinking into the ground, was the little yellow digger, and a digger on its side in the half-dug drain, with the bigger red digger, which had ropes and a chain, and the bigger digger, all shining in the rain. They were sunk down deep with the bright red truck, deep down in the mud, and all of them were stuck. Then the drivers had a meeting, and they said they wouldn't stay, but they promised they'd come back when the rain had gone away. And only 2 days later, the wind blew brisk and dry, and the sun shined very brightly from a blue and cloudy sky. See, no more rain. The mud dried hard as concrete. So when the man came back, the bigger digger was still stuck upon the track. They couldn't make its engine turn the wheels around. The mud had hardened round it and trapped it in the ground. See, I'm trying to dig it out. Mud trapped the bigger digger with its ropes and its chain, so it couldn't pull the digger from the half-dug drain. But the little yellow digger was standing on firm ground. they managed now to start it, and the wheels turned round. It was the little yellow digger that pulled the digger from the drain. See, they use the chain here, pulling it from the drain. And they both pulled together the bigger digger with its chain. Here we go, this one. 3, and all 3 pulled together till with a chatter and a thud, the bigger digger rumbled up out of the mud. So the bigger digger and its truck went back, and they drove the other diggers home along the track. But the little yellow digger stayed to finish off the drain. It helped to make a driveway that would stay hard in the rain. And often we remember those diggers and the truck, and how it rained, and all the mud, and everything got stuck. Whenever I read this story, it reminds me of a family. You know, there is a family. You can see the boys and the dog, and sometimes in the book you see their mother or their father. But also you see a family of diggers. A bigger digger, a bigger digger, another digger, and then a little yellow digger. And all of those diggers each had their own job and their own role to play in their families. You know, that's what Jesus said too. In the New Testament, he often told stories to families. He didn't tell a story just for children, or he didn't tell a story just for adults. He told a story for everyone, and everyone had a part to play. Everyone had a part in their family, and I wonder what part it is that you have to play in your family. Well, I hope you enjoyed that story, and I'll see you another day.